this coaching session, we are going to take a look at the new Shiranui deck post-ban list. I want to show you guys how Tombi deck is still one of the best decks in the meta right now. So first of all, I'm playing against the new Inferno deck, right, from the new box, which just came out recently. So the key to this matchup is really to, stop their OTK, because they usually like the OTK on the second turn, using the new skill, Inferno, right? So in this case, I had to set up my board. This is really important. I had to set up my board and to deal with his spells, basically. Like the special summons. Right, so right here, he uses the Inferno, right, to dump the key engine cards. It's usually Archfiend and a Beetle, right? So this lets him to summon multiple synchros, right, next turn. So right here he hates Runates. This is really standard, right? Usually he's going for OTK, or he knows I have a squad, right, in this case. And he doesn't want to, basically, he wants to bait out the squad, right? Or to test it, basically. So I know he's either have a launcher or a barrier, right? He's face down. In this case, it's a barrier, and he's groups, because he has no follow-ups, and I just OTK him next turn with Shogun, right? And that's an easy victory. Next up, I'm playing against Invoked. So Invoked is one of the best decks in the meta right now to do its versatility, right? So this match can be a little bit tricky because they do have Aleister, which is a counter for Shea. But in this case, I have the Lancia, so this is good. So for this matchup, I really want to be aggressive, right? I want to win as fast as possible. So I'm just going for Shogun Saga. And this is why I love level duplication, right? It's definitely the best skill for Shiranui, because I can just draw 1+1, right, and dump Solitaire to the graveyard for next turn for the combo. So in this case, he CC my face down, right, with the Needle Seeding. I did open 2 Needle Seeding, so that's not that good in this matchup. But that's okay. I was able to bluff it. So now he just CC again, and right here, Chen and Lancia, right? I know his face down is Aleister. So, right, it's mostly likely an Aleister. So like, now he can't do anything because my Lancia just stopped his whole turn, and this is an easy victory. Next up, we have E-Sabers, right? So E-Sabers have been really good for a long time, right? It's been like over a year, and they are still really relevant. So this really surprising, and this is a classic matchup, right? Shera versus E-Sabers. So in this matchup, I know exactly what to do, right? I want to make sure I set up my board and summon a big monster like Shogun, right here. Summon Shogun and dump my Solitaire into the graveyard, right? So in this case, he has bad aim, and I don't have lance, right? So I can protect my Shogun, which is key, because that face down could be Aleister, right? But in this case, it's not Aleister, it's Capilla. So, and I drew into another lance right here, right? So I know I'm safe from any Aleister play, because I can just lance the Aleister, right? So this is really important. He searches the water monster, and next turn he just groups, because he knows, I'm gonna summon the Archfiend and set up my Needle City. So it's really hard for him to come back at this point. So again, it's another easy victory. Finally, we have Dark Magician, which is the hardest matchup for sure, right? I want to save the hardest matchup for last. So in this case, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I just want to make sure I pop the circle, right, with CC. So after balance, what's interesting is Shira is able to add CC to his arsenal, right? Before you can do that. So this is really key. So because CC is really strong in this matchup. So now I banish the circle, right? I finish the rod. So this is a really good start. I just summon the second rod. So now they're about to use their second circle, and in this case, I did not pop the circle with squad, right? I do have the squad because I don't want to pop it because he already clocked his field, right? I want to pop the card which I don't know, right? Which is a threat to my potential OTK next turn with Shogun. So in this case, it's a middle card, right? By popping the circle, it doesn't help me. So in some situations, you don't always pop the circle, right? That's my point. So in this case, I did pop the floodgate, right, which is huge, because floodgate is gonna stop my OTK next turn. And right here, I know he searched Navi last turn, right? So this is navigation. So now it's pretty straightforward. I just go for OTK with Shogun. This is a pretty easy victory. But yeah, like it's those little details you have to really keep in mind, you know, when it comes to like these matchups. And yeah, that's it. Subscribe at Victory Gaming for more amazing coaching videos like these.